Hello, Leo. How are you guys doing? This is your reading. Leo, Leo, Leo. Leo. I feel like they're showing me like a crowded room and a crowded place, and someone sees you right away. They want this. They know. They're also showing me like Pride and Prejudice, where it's like you kind of know from the beginning. I knew from the beginning as an onlooker that Mr. Darcy wanted Keira Knightley. I don't know what her name is in the movie. I don't know. But you can tell that he wants her right away. But it's just like acts like he kinda hates her. Then eventually he gets the guts to tell her. Some of you are gonna be shocked by someone that approaches you. And it's either because someone just comes out of the blue and approaches you, or because there's somebody that you thought hated you that loves you. Okay. Show me that game that you play when you're a kid, when you have a spoon and you're trying to balance the egg on the spoon and walk, and whoever wins. Like a carnival game. So for some of you, there's like a carnival that's going to come to town. You're going to meet this person at a carnival. You're going to go to a carnival. Could be in Libra season. They could be a Libra. They don't have to be. Justice being the first card out also speaks to good if you have some legal problems or something on your mind that legally you're like, I wish this law would just change. Or I wish there was a way, I don't think the law is going to change, but it's just like, you're going to find a way where it's not going to be a problem for you anymore. Spirit wants you to continue to think in this other mentality that you have been in. You changed to something in the way that you, all of a sudden I'm like so stuffy. What the heck? Oh my God. All right. You changed something. Some of you are getting sick, and it's like, or have gotten sick recently, and that's a sign that Spirit wants you to slow down. Spirit wants you to slow down and stop trying to kind of make things happen, because things are going to happen when they're supposed to happen here, right? And you have it in your head. I don't know what's going on with me. My nose. You may meet somebody that has a French bulldog. Some of you have a French bulldog. They have a French bulldog. Okay, there is a way when you have this energy of, even when I slip, I just fall into a better situation. And like acknowledging that no matter what the laws are, I'm not saying that you cheat the law, but there are ways to legally get around things and to get away from this energy of there's nothing I can do, because this Seven of Swords, he doesn't want to fight, so he's going to the enemy camp and he's stealing all of the swords. And the reason he's stealing all of their swords is so then they have nothing to fight him with. So he is finding a way to make the law, the situation that he's in, work for him. And that's what you're going to be doing, male or female. Spirit is going to find a way to make a situation turn out in your favor, and you're doing that. You're a vibrational match to that. There's things that happen all the time. People go to jail and then, they are not up for parole for 20 years, but then all of a sudden, I don't know, some new law or some young lawyer that's just like, yeah, I'm a lawyer, I'm excited. They hear about their case and they get on it, and the next thing you know, they're out in 2 months. It's like crazy things have happened. That kind of stuff happens. So I'm not saying anybody's going to go to jail. It's just an analogy, so don't get all like, It's not about that. Something is going to work out in your favor, and it's like, okay, but there are bigger legitimate systems that will not allow for it, but it's going to be open for you, you know, especially if there's something that you need like the city approval to do, or, you know, it's not legal for you to sell this here, but it's a good thing because then you end up finding a better place than that other place would have been. So it's like spirit wants you to keep that fighting spirit, this mentality of, I always find a way. And not by fighting against the current, right? But by being a vibrational match to, even when you don't know. It's a mystery. I don't know how this is going to work out. But I know that I have the resources. I have everything that I need. The Queen of Pentacles, she has everything that she needs to get whatever done she wants done. And she doesn't have to do it all either. She has other people that she can count on, that she can rely on. So Spirit wants you to know that. If you're feeling stuck in a situation and you don't really know, Spirit wants you to reach out. There's going to be a particular person that you feel like reaching out to. Could be a Cancer, could be an Aquarius, doesn't have to be. They are going to have some valuable information for you. They are going to be able to guide you in a way. That could even be a Gemini, okay? But I feel like it's just going to zap you back. It's going to give you an idea, and then it's going to like remind you, oh yeah, like I can get in alignment, and I can, you know, I can manifest my way out of anything, you know? It's kind of like people who, it's like this energy of being so worried for a test, and you're like, oh, I'm not good at this kind of testing. And then you get there, and somebody's like, oh, but you could always take the written exam instead. You're like, what? That's an option? And then you get to write an essay instead of answering all of these questions or something. And it's like, yeah, I could write my way out of anything. I can, you know, give me any topic. I don't even have to know anything about it. I'm going to do such a freaking badass essay that they're just going to give me, you know, the A+, the win, everything that I'm wanting. This is the kind of energy, it doesn't have to be about school or anything like that, but this is the kind of energy. And it puts you in this place of excitement, of back into alignment, and then you kind of mold with it. So, it could be a water sign, has genuine, just like points you in the right direction of something here that you can, a way that you can work around things. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So if you feel this call to tell someone something, you know, this is why. This is why you're feeling this call to tell someone something here, because the High Priestess is mute, but there's like this energy of, you know, I usually don't talk about my problems with people because I don't want to manifest from that place, that focused place with this. But Spirit is telling you, no, you're going to feel compelled to tell, probably a Pisces, doesn't have to be about this. And it's like you want to catch this opportunity, you know, when it's here, now. You know, on this Three of Wands, the ships have come in, they're already there. So it's like you need to run down there now. Really, you're on this cliff overlooking the water. You need to pull a Pocahontas and you just need to dive in to that water. They're, you know, they're leaving now, but if you can catch them, there's something that you're going to catch a break on, and it's going to be really beneficial for you. Lead to some significant increase in your finances. And, you know, why not? They're like showing me now, like people that I always wanted to do this, which is just reminding me of this, of like people that have mittens, and you know where you hold hands and it's one big mitten. So you have your one single mitten, and then over here you got a mitten that is also like a long like tube of cloth that you can put your hand in, your partner can put your hand in, and you can be literally holding hands within a mitten. I don't know why that needed such a complicated explanation. I've always wanted to do that with someone, but at the same time, I think it's really, really cheesy, you know? So I feel like there's something here with a person that when you meet this person, I feel like you're going to be really taken like, what? And you're going to want to do these cheesy love things that maybe you don't really want to do. And it's taking you by, look, you can't make this up, taking you by surprise. Like, I never thought I would be one of those people that, like, you know, goes to a theme park and wears matching. And you may not, but you're gonna see how people do that stuff now. Or maybe you do like those things, and there's nothing wrong with that. And you're gonna meet a person who also does, and you've never met that kind of a person before. But there's something here about, you know, you don't have to fight anymore. This person that's coming in, you're not gonna have to question the song Marion. What's the song? Oh, Marion. It's like, you should let me love you. You don't have to, you're not going to worry about what I do, right? You know, this person, when you're with this person, it's like, you ever meet those people where it's like, man, they have such a solid connection. And yeah, they, you know, she doesn't have to worry about what he's doing, or he doesn't have to worry about out there what she's doing. You know, it's just so plain to see. Everyone can see it. You know, you're going to be one of those people. You're going to have that. And you're going to be the ones inspiring and giving hope to other people that, oh, love exists. And I feel like in your family, possibly in your friend group, it's like true love is kind of like, you know, there's people that are with people, and don't get me wrong, but there is this essence of it's too good to be true, so just kind of settle because that's what we did, and, you know, then we can all hang out and, you know, join a bowling league, I don't know. But it's like Virgo season. Virgo, there's something about, you know, there's a Hermit card is Virgo season. And you know what's so interesting is, you know, okay, Virgo, September, and then you have the 3rd. September 3rd is when Venus goes direct. So it's like, yeah, changes are happening. What's blocked is going to come together here. A new beginning that has been blocked. Yeah. And it's like you're getting information about something that you keep focusing on, but I feel like it's like you're trying to block it out. It's like a past person that you were with is trying to keep you stuck. I feel like you're having things pop into your mind, memories pop into your mind of this past person and these things and this thing and that thing, and you're like, ugh. Every now and then you're like, ugh, why? Why am I getting this memory? Ew, go away. Like, I'm done. You know, I moved forward here. You know, so it's just like wanting to block things that are coming in because it's not really your energy at this time, and it's just something that happens when you balance something out. That's just something that naturally happens. So it's like, don't be too upset with yourself about that. You're like, whoa, I'm trying to get clarity and enlightenment. Like, oh, I'm trying to meditate, and then thoughts of this coming in, and then you're having a mental conversation with yourself about this person, and they did this, and, you know, I should have said this to them, and da 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 da. And it's like, and then you stop it, and you're like, no, ew, I'm over it. I'm happy. Blah. Why? Erase. It's like you're trying to erase something that will not be erased. You know, you're like, I'm already here, and then every now and then thoughts pop in that pull you back to here, but it doesn't last long, and then you're back to here. So Spirit wants you to know that that's just a natural processing of your alignment, and you're actually further along. You're actually doing a lot better than you think you are. So yeah, there you go. Could be a Cancer person coming in that you're going to celebrate with big time. It's the 3 of Pentacles. So again, September 3rd. Doesn't have to be. Cancer could be at Aries as well. It feels like you have to wait for this connection to come through. Like it would be toxic for you to go forward with this. Is kind of the thing. It's like you making the first move, it feels like toxic. Like there's a transformation that needs to take place and this other person needs to step it up. Because it's like, you know, it feels like you're the one here that's always kind of taking charge. But it's like your role, your approach in this is the manifestation aspect. And Magician is a Virgo. Okay. So it's like you here, this Sun card, that's you, the Queen of Wands, just in case you didn't think it was you. Yeah, you are supposed to just align with this and let it come to you. And it's like, look, I dropped the Queen of Wands, which is action. You know, she's assertive. But she knows how to balance this magnetic energy that she has, right? So you have a very magnetic energy about you and you have this strong intuition. So you know, and you know this person is supposed to be coming towards you, but they're not coming towards you. So I'll do it. That's very Queen of Wands energy right there. You know, it's not quite Empress. It's not quite, Empress is not getting up from her chair. You know, you will come to an Empress and that's that. And you know, you have that energy here about you. You've been in that energy for a long time, but with this love situation, it's just you want a Queen of Wands, that you want to go over there and you want to pull them over to you. And Spirit is like, you have to trust in the unknown. No, you're not supposed to know. This could very well be, you know, we have the Sun and the Moon and the Magician. So this Sun and the Moon coming together in Virgo season. This could be, you know, Leo, this could be a Cancer. Could be a Pisces coming together in Virgo season. Doesn't have to be those signs, but it's definitely their role is to kind of take this transformation here and to move. And your role is to allow whoever it is. But when you have the Sun and the Moon together like this is a divine counterpart. September, 9 of Cups. And look at how this person is waiting. They're not doing anything. They're just, okay, I know it's coming. And that's that. You know? And that's how it comes forward towards you. So I feel like you're going to get a lot of clarity on the past here and the way that things have been done before, the way that you have done things before, and the way that needs to change. And, you know, it's like you're doing that here. You're doing that here. So you don't need to worry about, there's something here about wanting to reassess things and take different action. And Spirit is like, well, you're not supposed to take action. So that's why. And you're just kind of like, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Like, it's getting a feeling of a little bit of restlessness here, but I feel like, yeah, that's something that you're going to be battling with until this kind of comes in, almost to the point of by the time it actually does come in, you don't even believe it. You don't even believe that it's coming forward here. You have the Emperor, you have the Four of Wands, and you have the Lovers. So you're so in alignment. You're so focused on yourself here. You're not even going to realize that you went through this portal, and this person is here, and everything that you're wanting is coming together here. You're not even seeing that was what you did. Not even seeing that as what you did. I feel like you're going to reestablish how you do things. You're going to reestablish what it is that you do every day, how you do this, how you do that. There's going to be a routine that you're going to change, that you're going to adjust. There's going to be something with something that you're crafting, that you're creating, that you're going to change the standard of the way that you do things, the framework that you do things in. It's going to be beneficial for you to be a little bit more open-minded with making the necessary adjustments here. You know, Spirit wants you to be open-minded about making adjustments here, because something is coming forward. You know, the time has come here for something to come into balance. So that's what you're feeling here. You're feeling this coming into balance here, and you're kind of you're correcting along with the universe. You know, you can feel it when you're in something and it's moving in a particular way, and if you move in this way to kind of correct it. So that's what's going to be happening here. That's the best way I know how to describe it. I don't know. But look, for some of you, you may actually move. You may actually have some financial increase, and then you're able to move. You're able to embark on a completely different journey. But the way that you're doing things is changing. You're changing them now, or you have felt compelled to change them, you know, in the past, and Spirit wants you to keep going with that calling that you have, even though it may not make the most logical sense here, because, you know, you're going to be attracting in money that you're going to be able to invest in other areas, and it's going to change your day-to-day life. The way that you're living every day is going to change. It's going to be different. An opportunity for you to move here. And this, all of this coming together in this kind of a way is all part of your destiny. And the reason that this, you know, celebration is going to be coming in for you before this manifestation of this love, the moon card is representing your love now in this reading, okay, is because you wouldn't have done this. If the love came in first, you would have been happy with that. You would have settled and you wouldn't have grown. But there would have been that calling, that longing, and you wouldn't have taken the transformation to do so. Okay, so then that would have made this relationship with this person toxic. That's why it's waiting to come forward. Because Spirit does want you to take action, but it's not to this partnership. It's Spirit wants you to take action towards your own alignment. That's what the Two of Cups can also talk about. And what it is that you can be creating, how you can make adjustments and improvements. You're going to feel this call within you for sure with this Strength and this Hermit card here. So, you know, love is going to come to you. Spirit wants you to focus on what you're creating, what you building your legacy here. That's what this is about here, because, you know, you have some substantial things that you're going to do that it feels like people in your family haven't done this kind of thing. You know, this is something different. This is like, you know, you're going to be living at a different status level now. You're going to have different opportunities available to you now. Your focus has changed big time. It's like mentally you're clear, a lot clearer than you think you are. And so Spirit wants you to use that energy, man. You're like kind of depleting it a little bit, thinking about these love situations. And it's like Spirit wants you to put that burden down. That's set. That's coming in. You don't need to worry about that. We're handling that for you. Okay? So shift your energy over here. That's what Spirit wants you to do. Just shift that energy and take these opportunities, because these huge opportunities are coming into you. That's going to be like life-changing money, life-changing moves that you can have. This is your destiny. It's your destiny to do this. This is something that's going to help motivate a lot of people, especially, you know, look at this. Your abundance is going to increase significantly. You're going to have an opportunity that's going to be able to set you up to make moves in ways that you didn't think you were going to be able to do. It's like, yeah, your life didn't turn out the way that you thought it would. It's not. That's still going to be the case. It's going to be better. It's going to be better. Better than what you thought. And there's a balancing out of this process during this time. And, you know, so you may feel a little bit wobbly, but you're enlightened. You're enlightened at this time. It's okay. You know, when you're really high off the ground, you know, when you're 1 foot off the ground and you're walking on a balance beam, I mean, you know. But when you're on top of a skyscraper and now you're trying to do that, it feels really wobbly. Like, scared, you know. So I feel like there's an elevation change, and it's making you feel a little, but it's not, that's a part of it. That's just a part of raising your vibration to a different level than what it has been before. At least, not that it hasn't been this high before, but it's not, this is your new normal vibration here. So it's like, you're focusing on what it is that you do want. You believe way more is capable now. You believe that you're limitless. So that's a lot. That's a lot of clearing that is happening at this time. So Spirit wants you to be proud of yourself. And I feel like this Libra season, you're going to have reasons to be proud of yourself. You're going to be able to share this with other people. Other people are going to see this about you. All of these fears, all of these doubts are going to melt away, and you're going to have a legacy that other people are going to see. You're going to have loyal people surrounding you. You're going to do things that it's really what is your destiny to do, what is the call within you for you to do here with that Hermit card here. People are going to come from, people would go from all over to see this hermit. People heard this hermit lives in the mountains, and, their sage, their wisdom. Those people, they lived a little bit outside of the city, on the outskirts, a little bit in caves in the mountains, They could go back and get supplies, but there's something about that as well. And maybe, they're going to be making plans, a lot of you, to visit different places, to see different cultures, how different sorts of people live, how different sorts of people do things that you do. For some of you, there's like a documentary that you watched of a woman in the mountains. This is very specific, but you may go to where this woman was in the mountains, and she lived there by herself. There's some sort of wisdom of being alone in nature that some people dedicate their lives to something. For some of you, you dedicated your life to something, to being something, and you're going to help a lot of people with that. But people are going to be coming to visit, to see you, wanting to make plans to come to you. And I feel like you are also going to be making plans to go different places. And this is all happening because of you, because of your own alignment, because of your own trust in Spirit, because of your own faith in God and the divine, and all of that. So you're really, you like taking this restoration approach, this motherly approach to other people are going to see you as someone that they can confide in, as somebody who they can, this is an example of what I could do. What I could achieve here. Male or female, doesn't matter. Yeah. So Spirit wants you to keep moving forward and know and trust that you will be successful. You will be loved in this life because you already are successful. You already are, right? You have to already have the vibration of what you are wanting. Beautiful. Let's see a charm. Wow. Okay. You got the 4-leaf clover here. Luck and fortune is on your side. How unbelievable is it to have a 4-leaf clover? I mean, come on. So there is something here that's unbelievable, but it can happen. So Spirit wants you to know that unbelievable thing. Oh yeah, that can happen. This could also just talk about going to a field, going to the mountains. I keep seeing something like that. Some of you want to travel somewhere where there's a lot of nature, out into the mountains. Maybe go to Ireland. I don't know. That's an option here. Okay. Somewhere there's mountains. Okay. There's a grasshopper. Grasshoppers are a very good omen. They talk about moving forward, not moving back. Something about gratitude. Your gratitude. The reason why all of these beautiful blessings are coming to your life is because you are really grateful for your life. And because you have this gratitude, this is why all these blessings are coming to you. So you accept them. Okay. And now you have this little bumblebee. The bumblebee, dedicated, hardworking, they focus on what needs to get done and they go to it. So it's like, what is it that you really want to achieve? Make sure you're putting your energy where you want something to grow. Which wolf are you feeding? The wolf that you feed is the wolf that's going to win this fight. So Spirit wants you to keep going and keep putting in your energy in this thing that you really, really want. That you really, really want. Okay. Thank you so much. And I hope I see you next time.